Uh, Hi, I'm Josh, of the Probably Josh channel. You may have seen me dispersed in other people's videos, or know of me because of this video, or whatever. But hi, I made the Brickfilmer Choice Awards, and we spent a lot of time working on this, building a system to it. I want to explain part of that system, and I know everyone's just really here for the nominees. I'm sorry. But I just want to explain the system really quick, then we'll get into the nominees. So the way that the system for the BCAs works is very important to understanding these nominations and kind of the way that this all works. Because I want everyone to know that the first thing I was thinking about throughout the entire process was the community. One of the things that prompted me to make this in the first place was the Brickfilm Day highlights. Now, I don't have any beef with anyone in Brickfilm Day. That's not what I'm saying. There's no bad blood. All I was noticing was that a lot of people I had talked to, I basically made this story on my Instagram, and I was basically saying that it feels like the Brickfilm Day highlights always kind of favor certain people or certain content. I'd been hearing a lot of people have been trying to submit their stuff into the Brickfilm Day monthly highlight forms, and I guess the editors of the highlights just weren't really looking at it or didn't put it in, or whatever. And so it felt like there's this large chunk of the community that I'm a part of that was very underrepresented in terms of this, the big stuff like FAC and Brickfilm Day and the Bricks in Motion stuff, which is more focused on, other parts of the community. And I'm always seeing smaller brickfilmers or brickfilmers who are really good kind of losing motivation or quitting. And I think I'm not blaming Brickfilm Day for that, to be clear. I'm just saying I think that kind of part of that is building a stronger community and building a community that supports each other and that acknowledges us. And I know everyone has their kind of little niche. There are people who make like original content, who only do original content. And so I understand that my place in the Brickfilm community is more as like a person who does IP stuff like Batman and Superman and DC and Marvel and Star Wars and stuff like that. And so I wanted to reflect that part of the community that I am a part of, and I wanted to represent that part of the community. And I also wanted to represent brickfilming as an art, as a medium, as a whole, because I think it's great and it's beautiful, and I think it should be fully appreciated. And the idea of doing this whole thing had been passed around all the way back from last year in conversations, and so I finally ended up kind of on a whim doing it, and I was blown away by the reception and the popularity of it, and seeing so many brickfilmers that I looked up to as a child who are part of this sphere of influence, like seeing my stories every single time I would post on that account, people DMing me, things that, and I just appreciated all of that. And so I wanted everyone to know that the first thing I'm thinking about during this entire process is, what are people going to think? Is this going to please people? And so that is definitely the thought process that was going through my mind. And so the way that we had it built, the way that it's built now was essentially the first step is that you would go to the Google form that we had, which is now closed, and you would submit your link for whatever video. We had multiple choice, so you could choose whichever of the 13 categories you wanted to submit that video into, or if you wanted to do best vocal performance, then that was its own separate thing. You had to state your name. Any submission that we got that did not have a person's name in it was deleted. We're not doing that because we know that there might be ways that people kind of might just like send content, or like send their friends content and just kind of spam the inbox of stuff, and which doesn't really make sense because that's not how that works. Just because I see your video more in the submission link, it doesn't mean that it's going to win. Ultimately, it's up to the larger group of people. So please don't do that next time, if there is a next time. Just submit it once, please. Or if you want to submit it for multiple categories, submit it for multiple categories, but I don't need it submitted 13 times to the same one category. I'm only going to watch the video one time. It doesn't really matter. So from there, we ran into a little issue. We posted on the story. And basically what you guys decided, was that the way that we were going to do it was we were going to go through this spreadsheet we actually made of every single submission. I think we got 230 submissions in total. And we categorized them by what category they were submitted to, the video, the name of the submitter, and we kind of went through them and we said, okay, we're going to choose 3 of these videos for each category, and these will be the nominees. So what I'm about to tell you is the result of that. These are the nominations. Now, there were people who submitted content from some of the judges that we had. There were people who submitted stuff from Greenleaf Productions and Gravity Films 4, who are the guys who are my main judges. So what I had to do what I felt like to be fair to them, to allow them to shine, was to get reserve judges, guest judges in Crisis Studios and Fine Line, who are also good friends of mine, to help me during the judging process, to be able to kind of go into it with a fair mindset and be objective and try and pick the videos that we think are the best and are good. So there's a whole process to this. There's a lot of time went into this. We spent a lot of hours, a lot of nights working on stuff like this. So none of this is just brain dead decisions. This is all very intentional, and I wanted to explain that process to you and how that worked, so that we can now get to the nominees. And I'll explain what's going to happen on Sunday, tomorrow, after I'm done announcing all the nominees, and we're like 8 minutes into this video. And I'm so sorry, but I just wanted to say all that and get that all off my chest. The nominations for Best Animation: Dank Motion Studios 5 Through the Depths, Spinjitzu Master Falcon, Ninjago Stop Motion Villain, Loft Studios Stormtroopers vs. Batman. The next category we have is Best Cinematography. And the nominees are Dark Moon Studios, Lego Batman Noir, Cub Zero Productions, Legends of the Dark Knight, Cathedral, and Jaguar Brickfilms, Lucid. Again, congratulations to everyone in this category. For Best Recreation, we have Rest in Peace Productions, Gurren Lego Lagann, Lego Ninjago Anime OP, ME Brickfilm, Batman Beyond Return of the Joker, Part 2 of 3, and Porg Studios Obi-Wan Kenobi trailer in Lego. For Best Set Design, we have Fingers Bunker Busters, Kevin Coelho, Indiana Jones and the Staff of Gods, and Paul Kubica, The Mountains. Again, I'm sorry if I pronounced any of those names wrong. Congratulations to everyone. For Best Sound Design, we have Airborne Productions, Red Lantern's Blood Moon, Glenn, Rogue Troopers, and Glick Films for Rooftop Attack. For Best Trailer, the nominees are PBO-chan, Batman Year 1, Chapter 2, Sons of Sins. We have Nathaniel Hindley, Batman Identity Crisis, and Phipps Movie Productions, Lego Doctor Who, Destiny of the Doctors. For Best VFX, we have 10 to Ace Studios, Emperor, a Lego Star Wars fan film, Glenn, Rogue Troopers, and Airborne Productions, Green Lantern, The Emerald Knight, Passing the Torch. For Best Comedy, we have Jacqueline Hilberdeck, Just Girl Stuff, 16-Bit Studios, Lego Batman Car Wash, and Ricky Is My Name, Lego Moon Knight Parody. But we also, for this category, decided to add a 4th place spot, opening up the amount to 4 instead of 3. So we have Corey Pine Studios, Lego Stranger Things 4. For Best Vocal Performance, the nominees are J-Red 56 as Bruce Wayne in Batman Dissonance Episode 5, Gravity Films 4 as Peter Parker in Lego Spider-Man Amazing Fantasy Volume 4, The Weight of Guilt, Connor Lewis as Barry Allen in Flash Volume 1, Winter Wounds Chapter 2, Rogue Nation, and finally, Evan Nieva as Evan Andes in Lego Movie About Something Stupid. For Best Original Brick Film, we have DF Stop Motion's Fool's Bait, Brick Tavern Films' Endless, and Greenleaf Productions' Chocolate Lead. For Best Screenplay, we have DF Stop Motion's Fool's Mate, Instant Motion Films' Superman Episode 5 Renewal, In That Mendez Guy, Lego What If, The Vision Lost the Scarlet Witch. Congratulations to everyone. On the front of Best Series, we have Souls Bricks, The Fall of the Wicked, Knights of the Past, J-Red 56, Batman Dissonance, Gravity Films 4, Spider-Man Amazing Fantasy. And finally, the biggest category of them all, with 6 total nominees, Best Picture. For Best Picture, the nominees are Pibio Chan, Batman Year 1, Chapter 2, Sons of Sin, Nathaniel Henley, Batman Identity Crisis, J-Red 56, Dissonance, Episode 5, Kevin Coelho, Indiana Jones and the Staff of Gods, Lego Men Films, Batman Season 2, Episode 6, Endgame, Part 2. And finally, Crystal Clear Productions, Lego Movie About Something Stupid. Congratulations to all of the nominees. We had a long and tumultuous process, honestly, and figuring out who we were going to get. And in some of these categories, it ranged from 3 to 4, or, in the case of Best Picture, 6. And we were all really happy with the decisions that we made. Again, the whole thing about being fair and trying to do something and do something good for the community, and the goal of just kind of having fun. I'm so glad to everyone who participated and submitted and stuck with us during this process that has now taken over a month to do. And I'm so honored to be in a position like this and to present that. And so the next thing that is up for the BCAs, the next big step will be the voting process. And I want to quickly explain how voting will look. Very similar to the Google Forms submissions that got the videos, we will be doing the same thing. We will be putting out a Google Forms link to the voting. So, for instance, there would be Best Picture, the 6 nominations, and you get to pick which one of the 6 nominations you feel like is the Best Picture, and same for every other category, and that will be all on one Google form. We do encourage everyone to be mindful of this and maybe if you have your own favorite brick filmer, your favorite brick filmer, of course, if you feel like they deserve it, to vote for them. But we also would like for everyone to watch all of the videos. We will have links to every single one of the videos, and a playlist to be watched that will be linked in the description, and you can also see it in the video notifications. So we do encourage everyone to watch the videos in this. We encourage everyone to be thoughtful of the voting process, and be fair and not cheat and get your friends all to, get, or bot or whatever. Because we want it to be your choice. We want to represent what the brick filming community from every side thinks. If you have any questions or concerns, I'm reachable on nearly everything. Instagram would probably be the best place to reach me. If you want to email me, email me. If you want to email one of the judges, email one of the judges if something's confusing to you. The Google form will be up and will be linked in the bio of the channel and in the description, and I'll put it in the comments as well, of this video tomorrow on Sunday, a day from now when this is being recorded, but tomorrow for me when this is being uploaded. Again, congratulations to everyone who was nominated. We had a blast putting this all together, and thank you. Thank you for watching and supporting us through this entire thing. And I genuinely cannot express how much it means to me that I've been allowed to do this. So, yeah. See you at the BCAs.